So vision. I'm going to ask everyone for just a quick moment. Would you just close your eyes? Would you close your eyes? I know I look great. You want to keep looking at me, but just close your eyes for a moment. Like, be obedient, for real, though. Don't be sweating. Close your eyes. Chill with that, eyes closed for a moment. And when your eyes are closed, I'm going to just ask you to keep them closed for a moment. And then I'm going to say a few words to you. And I want you to envision what I'm saying. So this is what I'm going to do. Close your eyes. Keep your eyes closed. It's a sunny day. Envision that it's a sunny day like it is today. And you've decided to get in your car and take a ride. And now you've gotten into your car, not the vehicle you have now, but your dream car.
Yes.
Somebody said, oh yes, honey, I see it. All right. Them leather seats is working. They got the air conditioner cooling. Hallelujah. Okay, that's my vision. Okay. So you're in your car. You're on the highway. You're coasting. You're moving towards your destination, whether you can create your own destination. I don't want to give you one, but you're in your car. You got your music on. Some of you like gospel. Some of you listen to jazz. Some of you listen to stuff you shouldn't listen to, but you got your music on, right? And you chilling. Some of you are single. Some of you are married. But in this moment, it's just you and God in this vehicle. And while you're there, you're relaxed. You feel like life is the bomb.com. It's awesome. It's amazing. And you begin to think about all the things that you want to do for God and all the things that God is calling you to do. And in that moment, you say yes. In that moment, your heart is ready and you say, yes, Lord. And then you open your eyes. Open your eyes. And then everything that you envision doesn't look like anything you have in your reality. And so if we go by what we naturally see, we would never, ever do vision. Because it's something that you have to do not with your natural eyes, but it's something that you do supernaturally. Right? And so I just wanted to do that activity real quick. Let me get my notes. I said I got to make notes so I could try to stay on track. So let me tell you a couple of definitions for vision. So I want to talk about vision, and I want to talk about what vision is and what vision is not. All right, there's a lot of people that throw words around, including myself. Sometimes you throw words around, but you don't always understand the definition of what it is you're saying, right? And so let's talk about Genesis. Let's go to Genesis. I like to give you scriptures because y'all, you're supposed to be saved here, right? All right, so let's give you a little bit of words. So in Genesis, the first chapter, starting at the 26th verse, for those of you who have it on your phone or wherever you have it, if you have a small Bible. So in that, we talk about this moment of creation, right, where God is speaking. And he speaks, and instantly, whatever he's already predestined was going to happen in eternity happens each day. And then he comes to this one day and he says, let us make man. Right in the 26th verse, he decides, like, I looked around and I need to make man. So he has a vision of making man. But he doesn't have in his mind that he's just going to make man any kind of way. He decided he wanted to make man in his image and in his likeness. Tap your sis and say, you looking good, girl. You looking good,
girl. You looking good, girl.
I know you gained some weight and stuff, but it's all right. You still looking good, right? So God created us in his image and in his likeness. Amen. And so in that moment, he didn't just create me in his image and in his likeness, but he gave me something. In his vision, he gave me purpose. Right? And so if you can see that in the 27th verse, I believe he says to them, I'm going to make man. And then he's going to say, hey, I'm going to give you authority and dominion. Yes. The vision of God, the original vision of God for mankind was to have dominion here on earth as him. Right? And so when we remember that at the beginning of our life, when we're moving and we're having hard times, we have to remember the original plan, the original vision of God was for me. Somebody say me.
Me.
To have dominion.
To have dominion.
Y'all saying that real weak. God's original plan was for me to have dominion.
God's original plan was me to have
Absolutely.
dominion.
I got 70% of y'all to say the other 30 they gonna surrender later. Right? And so I wanted to give you, first of all, the big picture, because most of the time when people are speaking to themselves, they're speaking in a small space. But I needed us to open it up and see how each one of us in this room plays the part in God's big vision, first and foremost. Is that okay? Because we're talking about vision, and you can't talk about vision without talking about God, right? The original creator of vision. And so we see that he gives us dominion. He tells us to be fruitful. He tells us that this is where we're supposed to be here on earth, occupying and taking over, right? Not telling people off, not getting an attitude because folks won't give you a promotion, but understanding that God divinely has already positioned you in a place of dominion. Now, this is where individual vision comes in. We have to know where our dominion is. Right? That makes a difference. So a lot of times we are trying to figure out, where is my place of dominion? Does that make sense? And so we know that God has purposed us, and we tell your sister we winning and all of this good stuff, and all of that's true, but where is my win? How am I supposed to be functioning? Where do I fit? Right? What is God saying about my life in the big picture? That's pretty much what we're saying to God daily. So this is what I want to say. A vision is not a dream. All right. I had a dream. Honey, dream all day. Nothing wrong with it, but you can get caught in daydreaming, and it's not a vision. Amen. All right? And so we can have a dream. I have a dream right now that all the money that I need is in my bank account. Right? That's a dream. Amen. My reality is, no, let me not say that. So, a dream is a series of thoughts, images, and sensations. So dreams move on our sensation, meaning that any other day we can change our dream. Right? So a vision is not a dream. This is what it's not. The other thing is, a vision is not a desire. I could desire to have a restaurant just because I'm a good cook. That is not a vision.